we please give it up for Bishop Jake and Lady Serena? Well, now that we're finished with that, my name is Nasi. I go by the artist name of Aidip, A-I-D-I-P. Stands for All I Do Is Pray. I got a little piece for y'all right now. It's called Friends with Benefits, and it was written specifically for this conference. So, Pastor Green, got something special for you, man. All right. It's something. What is it? It's something we can't avoid, no matter how hard we try. A right one will elevate you to success, while the wrong one will bring tears to your eyes. We're around them every day, whether we want to or not. No matter how hard we try, it's a desire we all have that none of us can stop. At the end of the day, it's something we all need. We rely on them for support, but also for motivation to help push us towards goals we want to achieve. These things are powerful and not to be played with like a script, because these things that I'm talking about are called relationships. Relationships are the currency that make the world go round. So let me ask you a question. Do your relationships motivate you to accomplish your dreams, or are they the chains that keep you tied to the ground and keep your wings bound? See, you can only go as high as the company you keep. Are your friends shepherds or wolves in the coverings of sheep? Do they suck their teeth anytime you speak about doing something unique? Can they handle you and your problems up the mountain of your success to help you reach your peak? Can they be trusted with everything that you seek? Or are your dreams being deceased because you let someone speak and repeat death into what God told you He wants you to release? See, if you want your relationships to be complete, you need to see that there is a fine line between a friend and a leech. But no, see, how can we identify these bad relationships and stop them from happening? Yeah, child, because I done been wrong before. My insight is slacking. I'll tell you there, boy, trying to see who's for you and who isn't can be quite challenging. There's a lot of information, and it's all just a little baffling. Well, those are all really good questions, and I'm glad you asked. God sent me here because I'm just a man for the task. See, the good relationships in your life add deposits instead of taking away. When things in your life start to go astray, they don't hesitate and immediately begin to pray. A bad one in your life is someone who's a double agent. They get mad at you whenever you try to do something more than just being complacent. Their words are fire from Satan. Beware of the ones that have to compare themselves to you in every one of their statements.
That's so good. That's so good.
Do any of these sound familiar to you? Oh, girl, that dress you got on look real cute, Just remember that I was the one that picked it out for you. Or, yo, bro, son, your wardrobe is fresh. Just remember your arms ain't got nothing on mine or my chest. See, true friends in your life are ecstatic when you get elevated. They don't wait on their blessing to come before they celebrate yours and congratulate it. A true friend is your biggest cheerleader from the beginning. They can always be trusted to bat for you in clutch time, like in the bottom of the 9th inning. A leech is someone who will smile in your face, stabbing you in your back, but in front of your face grinning. A true friend will never hold back their words just to make you feel comfortable and will even convict you if you're sinning. So, that boyfriend or girlfriend that you've been wondering if they're good for you or not, let me help you decipher to see if your relationship is something worth investing in or just something you need to stop. See, ladies, your boyfriend is supposed to be more concerned about your purity than you. He's supposed to treat you like a daughter of God, not pushing your boundaries and testing your waters just to see how much you can do. If anytime you say you're not going to do something, and his response is, I mean, baby, you sure? That's a clear sign from you to get up and show him the door.
Yeah.
See, he's supposed to know what he wants to accomplish and what he wants out of life. Because if he's not walking with sight, then he's going to be just like Snow White and take a bite out of that poisonous woman, apple, that looked good just because he was enticed.
Yeah.
So if y'all been dating for a year and he hasn't even mentioned marriage yet, or you told him you were celibate and his conversation always seems to lean towards sex, get a ring check, tell him to step, and wait patiently on God to send you what's next.
Yes. Yes. Woo.
And fellas, your girl is supposed to be a walking example of a Proverbs 31.
Yeah.
She's not supposed to be bragging about her skills in the bedroom and all the sexual stuff that she's done.
Wow.
Don't be distracted by that big butt and the breasts. Because if you're not careful, she will have you wrapped up and be leading you towards a spiritual death.
Ooh.
When she speaks, wisdom is supposed to come off of her lips.
Yes.
If fasting and prayer is a concept too hard for her to get, then that's a sign you need to get up, call it quits, get out of there and split.
Yes.
See, fellas, please use wisdom. Don't pay attention with your eyes. Is your girl running your spiritual race with you? Yes. Or is she distracting you, making you take your eyes off the prize? Does she make excuses every time you try to bring her to church? When you come home excited from service, does her attitude get worse? If she prays, does it just sound like some lines she tried to rehearse? Be careful. You can never drive forward into God while your significant other is trying to pull you in reverse. See, dating is practice for marriage without involving the bed. Because when you don't focus on sex, you can pay attention to your partner's uniqueness instead. When developing any kind of relationship, it is vital to be spiritually led. Because there's nothing worse than you paying attention to your flesh, say something's okay, but that's never what God said.
Wow. Wow.
So, in conclusion, be spiritually discerning in all your relationships. And put a ring on it. So that for the rest of your life, you two can have a friend with benefits.
Yeah!
Y'all make some noise for Nazi.